Aloha and welcome to this video. I am actually going to be reviewing a Gucci resole review, particularly because a lot of people have their shoes like these that they spend a lot of money on and the soles just deteriorate and crumble off. So in this video, I'm just going to show you some ideas of what you can do if you happen to have a cobbler in your area, or even if you want to ship one off to somebody and see what kind of alternatives they can come up with for you. For both of these shoes, I had stripped off the original crumbling sole, okay? I'll start with this one here. This cute little brown one had this white rubberized sole that went all the way around. And because it was just crumbling off, I just peeled off the rest of it. I did a nice brown trim around the edges to disguise the line of where the sole actually hit on it. And I also painted some of the leather just so it would blend into this medium line right here. I did put this is called a crepe soling material. Comes in a big sheet. Everything that I'm going to talk about today is available on my Amazon shopping cart. And if you go to amazon.com/shop/Terry Edmonds, you'll see my whole list of recommended products. So this one here, I did add a 1/2-inch heel for her because the original sole had a little bit more meat to this sole, so it gave her a bit of a heel, and I wanted to make sure that the angle when she walked was going to feel the same. So I think we achieved that here. The shoe is in really good condition, and I'm excited to show this to her. I think she's really going to like it. And then the second one that I had a lot of fun doing, this is also a gorgeous Gucci loafer sneaker. And it did have that Converse style look to it. The sole was like that. And the sole, again, was cracking off. I went ahead and pulled all of it off, including the rubber that was around the toe box and the rubber that was on the heel. And I ended up sanding that to make it nice and smooth. And then I repainted that to give it a different look. So it looked like it was meant to be intentionally different. And they had some original threaded holes there. And I decided to continue that look and not just have some naked holes. I went ahead and stitched them and put some threads in exactly the same hole that was there to make it look like it was supposed to be there. I did a little bit of black trim around the sides to cover up the damaged material that was underneath the sole. And then I put a 1/4-inch crepe material as my original lining. Then in the back, I put a 1/4-inch wedge on there. And even though this is a man's shoe, I wanted the shoe to have the right rocker. So it didn't have a sunken heel. It would feel like how it did when it came originally. And then I put a thin layer of taupey Topalon. It comes in a big sheet. And that's a non-slip material that doesn't have a big profile from the side. And I think it turned out really great. He wanted me to remove some little Gucci D-rings that were on the side. And so while I had the sole off, I actually hand-picked these threads apart, pulled out the hardware, re-glued it back together, and here we have a final project. I think both customers are going to be very happy. And I have a lot of other videos about these types of resole projects because big companies like this, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, even Chanel, they don't do customized resole projects like this. And if they do some repairs, it could take you 6 to 8 weeks. I charged, a decent amount of money for these because it takes a long time. And I always ask my guests to just let them stay here so I can treat them like art projects, do my best work on my schedule. And so I really love it. This is my shoe store if the shoe fits, and I'm in Maui, Hawaii. I am the island's only cobbler, and I get to see so many really cool shoes like this. So I appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you want to find out more goodies about shoes and shoe content, or maybe about my cat Buttercup. Anyway, thank you for being here with me on this fine day, and until next time, aloha.